Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the humble kingdom of Winterfell, where we're due a dragon attack and we're very overdue a Viking attack. I hope that maybe closing and opening the game would fix this, but apparently it hasn't. We are still 11 years late on our Viking attack. My only hope right now is that maybe at the 11-year mark, the next Viking attack is due, and then that will come through and fix it? Maybe? But I know from experience that if a Viking attack doesn't finish, then the next Viking attack will not be scheduled. So it's possible that this attack counts as still, because the attack is still due, the next one will never arrive, and we'll just be waiting for this attack to happen forever, and it seemingly is never going to happen. So that's weird. That's definitely weird. It's good news, really, because it means that our kingdom is now safe from Viking attacks, at least, and dragons are relatively easy to deal with. We don't have to focus on building loads of walls anymore. We just have to have some towers around the place to shoot down any dragons that might attack us. So I guess that's good? I'm not sure. It feels slightly cheaty. If someone's got a solution in the comments, please do say. I had to record these in batches, so if you already given me a solution, I may just not have had the chance to read it yet. But for now, it seems that we've got no more trouble from Vikings, just from dragons, and here they are. Big one and a small one, usual system. I wonder what size we have to be to start getting, like, 2 large dragons. I was expecting us to be there by now. Oh, the small one's not going to last very long at all. And it's down, inside our walls. This one looks like it will be as well. Maybe right in the keep. Oh, it's making a break for it. It might get away. Oh, it didn't. A ballista hit it, and it crashes down in amongst our forests. And now I'm just going to watch everyone just descend upon this and eat it, because it is quite fascinating. Yep, they just take the individual polygons of the dragon, stack a few of them up, and walk off with them. Put them in the nearest food storage. There we go. And they go to market, where they're stored as grain. Lovely. Oh, there's a wing being taken off to a granary somewhere. Yep, there we go. I love it. Okay, yes, so our supplies are doing pretty well, I think. Oh, food is dropping, though, apparently. We're losing a lot to exposure, which is okay. Maybe. Now, we shouldn't actively be losing food, though. We should just be losing some to exposure, but keeping the same amount of food. It's a little bit of a worry. We'll see if it holds like that. Did we have rain recently? Maybe it's rain. You usually have a negative year after rain. Oh, yep, there we go. Positive by 300 this time. Even with some still being lost to exposure, but only a small amount. Okay, we're going to do some decoration this episode. That's my thinking. I'm going to clear out the rest of these trees. I've decided there's no space for trees in our fancy new build. We're going to clear most of them out. We might want some around the edges for stuff. I'm not really sure. We're going to have to work out exactly what we're doing. But we want to build a church, a grand library, some statues, and all sorts of cool stuff like that. So I need to find them. There we go. The cathedral. The first one. It's annoying because it's like a 3x5, I think. Whereas our blocks are 4 wide. So we'll just have to mash it into one side and make it work later. Or one option is we could actually remove some of the roads here. Like, because we're going decorative with this. That's the idea. We can work with this, maybe. Okay, gonna clear out some more trees. We're gonna look at the positioning as well. Yeah, we want it to be far along enough that it covers over there at least. Or we could build another smaller church over there, or we could not build houses over there. That's an option too. Yeah, this will have fantastic coverage all around here at the very least. I'm thinking we build it right here. I think that'll work well. And then I'm going to delete these roads. And build the cathedral, I think, this way round. And it's got the doors on it there. I'll have it this way. So what I'm thinking is we have it here. We have roads leading into the sides and also the front and back. We could have it this way round, though. We've got to watch out for the quarries, though. Actually, you know what? That might be cooler to have it this way around. Oh yeah, at the end of the street, towering over the buildings. That is quite cool, actually. Yeah, we'll get rid of some more of these roads, and we'll build it that way around then. Okay, and cathedral. Do we have it set back a little bit? No, we'll just have it there. Okay, and then we'll have some roads going like this. And then there's space on either side for various fancy things. Perhaps we put all the gardens and stuff here. That'd be neat. There we go, road's all built. Cathedral's going to take a little bit of a while. That makes sense. It does take hundreds of years to build a cathedral, I think, or well, at least decades. Probably not hundreds of years. Some of them have probably taken that long. I do hear stories about, like, various grand structures that were built after everyone who originally was around when they were designed is dead, and cool stuff like that. Which are quite uplifting stories of humanity there, because it's like, yeah, people knew that this wasn't going to be done in their lifetimes, but they ordered it built anyway and made sure it'd be a fantastic thing. Why are we ordering stone? We don't need stone. Armaments. We'll order some armaments. 500, which is maybe a bit much, actually. We're having to spend some money right now building these. I think, yeah, it's 300 to build the cathedral, 500 for the library, 200 per statue. Yeah, a lot of this late game stuff gets very expensive to build. Does this need irrigated land? Bonus happiness if irrigated, so we don't need it, but we would need it for the fountains, which we're going to want to have some of. We could build some graveyards and stuff around here too. We could move the ones we have at the moment, just have one central one over here. We've got to worry about dead bodies piling up though, that is a danger. The game probably wants us to have the graveyard somewhat spaced out, so we've got a reasonable bit of spacing right now with that. You can see both are in use. I wonder if we can, like, watch dead people being retrieved. People don't die that often, though. That's the thing. One graveyard keeper is maybe enough. Oh, this is nearly done. They're building the top tower. Actually, it's going to take a while, because I guess it's the same amount of building time. Yeah, to build a little bit of top tower as it is to build the whole, like, first slice of the base, that sort of thing. Peter Angstad has died of old age. That's one of the devs, isn't it? I feel like it is. Could be wrong. Nearly done. Also, wait, along with 17 other peasants? People really like to die in batches, apparently. Damn. Oh, but there's the cathedral. 20 workers in it. It gives a base happiness of 4. I was expecting maybe a little better than that, but maybe it also stacks with the church bonus? Yes, it does. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, we can maybe only build one of those on the map. Oh. No, we can build multiple cathedrals if we want. We could just stack them. 3 cathedrals in a row. Ultimate happiness. That probably doesn't make a difference. It's probably a category of building like libraries or a category. You can't get multiple bonuses from multiple libraries. Okay, and then we can do some decoration. Oh, we could do the statues here. Ooh. Statues surrounded by gardens. What have we got? We've got Queen Barbara, Lord Levi, and Lord Nextrastus. Which is just a dragon. With a scythe, because apparently dragons weren't already scary enough. You had to give it a scythe as well. Yeah, we could just like flanking either side of the cathedral. Now I sort of want to have 2 of the same statue. That probably doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm thinking a statue there. And a statue there. Flanking the entrance to the cathedral. And we'll maybe have a road at the back. Yeah, we'll do roads leading into the sides of the cathedral. And then we'll have gardens or maybe graves. At the back. Oh wait, no, we don't have to have roads. We could have it be gardens. Of course, I think gardens work like roads, but they're just slower than normal, which is fine because these are decorative. So, just run garden path up to the sides. Sort of lines up with the door. It's not perfect. And that'll be lovely. I feel kind of bad that there's houses in the way blocking the front view of it, so you can't see it properly. Then again, you can still see the towers, the statues towering over the kingdom. So it just couldn't kind of work anyway. There we go. One's happy about the statues. Are they getting bonuses from both statues? No. They are getting bonuses from the gardens, though. How happy are these people now? Those be having a whale of a time. Happiness 90 in this one here. And then it drops off somewhat rapidly to 74 over there. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I was wondering why I was zooming out and not moving sideways. Hey, over here we're at like 50. 58's the lowest. Need to do something about that. We could build a statue over there if we wanted to. There we go, that's cool. Maybe we just have gardens running the whole like length of this place? Like this, maybe? Might not look nice being connected to the road. We could remove the road. But we do need people to be able to get past here normally. We'll see what it looks like when it's built. It maybe won't look good because of all the connections. Yeah, that still works. And then something in the back. Oh, fountains! Just 2 big fountains! That works. They won't work right at the moment because we don't have irrigation. But they'll be there ready for it. Yeah, and there we go. Now we gotta work out how to fit the library into things. That's not gonna be able to line up nice because it's a 4x4 structure, I believe, so we'll just plonk it down like here. And build stuff around it. Maybe we can have some decoration in front of it still. Oh, actually, yeah, that works well, because there's like entrances on either side. And there's like a back section, and this front section is just perfect for more gardens and statues and all sorts. Yeah, let's build like everything here first and then work it out. We don't have this thing too far back though. Oh, we could build it here actually. There's plenty of room for it here. And then we want to have it a little bit back somewhere like here. With stuff leading up to it. And it misses the back corner, but we'll put some industry in the back corner. It'll work fine. We got a merchant. Have we got anything interesting? Nope. Let's buy more armaments? I don't know if we need them anymore. Like, we're not being attacked by Vikings anymore. It's no longer a threat. They're overdue 20 years. I don't think we're going to have a Viking problem ever again now. I think this save is bugged. So, yeah. Not too bad, really. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, let's do some more chopping around here. Want to clear out this block. This guy's going to try and replant, so we'll just shut it down for now so we've got some time to work out what we're doing. So the gardens provide happiness even when not irrigated, but then they provide even more happiness. I don't know what the bonus is. Oh, and there's an adjacency bonus as well. Oh no. Though I think they only get 1. They're getting +6. Oh yeah, so 6 in radius, 5 in radius, 4 in radius. That's the system. So you want 1 garden surrounded by gardens, and it will get a bonus of 7, and then you irrigate it, and it gets to be even more, and then you have that be near the houses, and the other gardens don't really matter. Okay. So what other decorations do we have? We've got moats. We could put moats in somewhere. We probably want that so that we can have our Noria and stuff. We'll need something like that. Oh yeah, we could integrate some aqueducts into the decoration. Ooh. That'd be neat. What else? Town squares maybe, but not quite the feel I'm looking for. This is supposed to be grand. And no one gets to actually spend time there. It's just a region for looking at. And rich people get to wander around it. That's how this stuff's always built, right? No one actually gets to enjoy the space. They just get to look at it and think how rich the people who built it must be. Have some small libraries around. Smaller fountains. Maybe a bathhouse, but we've already got that covered and it's 3 wide, so it'd be awkward to fit in with the library block. Yeah, I think it's just the waterwork stuff we want, really. Nothing else is coming up that's particularly fancy. Well, we could have moats with bridges in, though. That'd be cool. That's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of digging for people to be doing. Also, have we got overlapping music right now? I think we do. This sounds like 2 tracks playing at once. Why do you do this, game? Every now and then it seems to do that. I thought they'd finally sorted that bug out, but it's still happening from time to time. Oh, we've got a dragon. Oh, thank God, he's frozen the music. Oh, okay, they're already here. And basically dead. The people in the watchtowers were perhaps asleep when the dragons turned up this time. So they were already half killed by the time news got to me. Nope, no food from that one, but we got the big one. We can watch everyone just descending upon this thing. Maybe? There's nobody here. Literally, there are no people around this part of the map. I guess this is what I was saying a minute ago. To be fair. But yes, we could have some aqueducts. Just like lining the roads or something. Where are we allowed to build aqueducts? Oh, we can build them over gardens and stuff. I don't think we want to necessarily. It would kind of be nice, but we don't have to connect to it. It'd look weird. Now, we've got to work out where we're building the reservoir, because that's the key thing. That we have to build that somewhere. Yeah, the coverage isn't huge. We've got to make sure all the gardens are in range and stuff. So we've probably got to have it a bit off-center if we want to get coverage down here. In fact, we can't. We can't get coverage down there and also get every bit of these gardens. Not that we necessarily need to. But it would be nice to. Could put it there. No, that still doesn't work. We could have 2 of them. That might be the way. Yes, 2 of them would be perfect. Overkill in a certain way, but I think that's what this area of the kingdom is for. We build over these, we can't. We're gonna have to move the quarries around. We want to have it like that. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to be building some more of this fancy region back here. So let's just demolish like all of this and reposition it round the back of the stone. So quarry, industry, stockpile. Have to wait for it to be built and then order it to be stone only. In the meantime, we can use some of the stone we've got. That's a gate. Never mind. Oh, I wonder if we could include gates and things. Yeah, we just have this run like that. And as soon as this is done, pause, and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and back to work. Stone storage only, please. And there's plenty there to transfer immediately. They're going to use a lot of it for the aqueducts, though. Or are they? I don't know how much aqueducts are. Oh, yeah, they're expensive. Damn. There we go, that's all getting built up, and I think we'll then just build, like, the Noria here. We'll get a moat in place. So the moat will have to be here. So moat, 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 and hopefully moats work for Norias. They might not, actually. It would maybe make sense that they wouldn't. So we'll have to see. If it fails, we'll just demolish the moats. Yeah, then we can build that there. Come on, guys. Oh, I like how they build them. They just stand there and a hole slowly forms. Through magic, I guess. Ah, we can build it. Excellent. Alright, get that made, and that will bring this area to its full glory. Why are there trees here? Damn it. They do sometimes naturally grow, I guess. That just makes sense. Now we've got to build... I want to build like this, basically. I want to put this in the middle here. In front of the library. Yep, let's do that. Giant statue to the dragons, I guess. Then we got to work out how to do these gardens here. I want to incorporate some fountains, I'm thinking. Question is where? Oh, there we go. Ah, so the gardens get, like, flowers on them. Let's see how that looks when it's all done. Oh, they're connected like that. It's maybe okay. The problem is that we've got this built all amongst roads. And so they're all connecting to the roads, and I'm not sure if I want that. Doesn't look too terrible. We'll see how it is in spring. Nice. Yeah, let's have this connect like this. Oh, let's actually demolish this and this. We got like straight garden paths instead of the corners. There we go. Statue's built. Everyone loves it, probably. We bring the statue forwards, actually. After all that. Demolish the statue. Build it again. Must be perfect. Basically, I've just noticed that if we build it there, then we've got a nice lineup of the 3 statues along here. There's a gap of 3 between each one. So I'm like, yeah, I'll sacrifice everything I built so far to make that look nice. So we can maybe redo how these gardens are arranged with that in mind. Bring them down one. There they are. Do like this. Oh, come on with your stupid random trees growing in the middle of my building operations. There we go. That's more like it. Do wonder what happens if we build a square of them. That might look really nice. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Statue rebuilt. Nobody saw anything. Okay, I think when you get a square, it might make a cool bit of decoration. We'll see if it does anything fancy. Taking the time. Well, it grows different flowers, apparently, for a start. That's weird. Is that a glitch? It looks like maybe the snow has affected them. Okay, it just sort of makes like a nice square in the middle. This is a neat pattern of trees, though. That might be what we're looking for. If we now build the great library like this, with those like porch things overlooking the trees, that might be cool. Though honestly, I want the library to be a bit further back. We gotta have the coverage at the front here. Yeah, let's focus on the houses we actually have over here and get coverage on those rather than houses that don't yet exist. And plonk. And oh no, the merchant! Damn it! I was just about to check if you had anything. Okay, fine. That might look cool, and then we could just put a bunch of fountains around the place and stuff. Anything else we could have? We could have some mini libraries attached to the Great Library. Otherwise, it's just lots of fountains, which isn't the worst thing. I don't think there's anything else we want. We could have some, like, moats here, just to mix it up a bit. It's still a body of water, but it's different from the stuff we've got. I think I might go for that, actually. We'll start with having 2 small fountains here, and then I think we'll build some... where's the moats gone? Oh, they're in castle, aren't they? Some moats here. I guess we could incorporate, like, castle stuff to this, but I don't think... I don't think that's quite what I'm going for. There we go, they all just stand there performing the moat ritual, or whatever. Summon the water. Let it rise. There we go. That kind of looks a bit tiny, fortunately. Maybe it'll fill after a while? I'm not really sure, it's a bit weird. I'm not sure if I like the look of that. But you can see what I'm going for, like the water in rows lining the statue, at least. And library's making good progress. Is there anything we can do in the church? We can pay the tithe. I don't know what the tithe does, so I'm going to click it. Because it's 10 gold, and we have plenty. I could just do that a few times. Is that going to make people happier? It seems like it's already doing its thing. It's now giving a bonus of 6, so that's nice. And here's the library, currently giving a bonus of 7. That might rise, because it might be like the other libraries, where it'll slowly increase over time. But there we go. We can research in here, and there is stuff that we can do. So we've got most of these already because we've bought them from merchants, but you can actually research all of that stuff in the library. The only thing you can't get from the library that you can get from the merchants is the fancy stuff you decorate your keep with, which does nothing. So we've already got the 25% bonuses to arrows, ballistas, to food made in bakers, not that we really use that, and to making things cheaper in terms of materials. The only thing we're missing is an upgrade to transport ship speed, which we can't actually physically afford right now. We do not have coffers big enough to hold the money we would need to buy that upgrade. So I think we need to do something about that. This tower is probably no longer important to our kingdom, so I think I can safely destroy it and build yet another treasure room next to it to just connect up to the treasure rooms we already have in our just like keep block that I like to maintain here. So see how that goes. Oh, snow's falling on our kingdom, decorating everything. This is quite cool. I'm quite proud of this. Because I know you probably, some of you might have been getting annoyed by just like how blocky I'm making everything. I can't help but build everything in blocks when it comes to homes and gardens and stuff like that. Or not homes and farms and that sort of thing. But every now and then, if I think I've got the leeway to, I can build something fancy. There's another merchant. Anything for us? No. Buy some armaments, I guess? I don't know. We really don't need much. I probably shouldn't have done that, really, because we need to save up money. In fact, I'm going to put the taxes up, because it'll probably... Yeah, happiness is staying just above 50. Only just, but it's holding okay. And that means that we can make our money significantly quicker. It'll only take 3 years, 2 years actually, to be able to afford the upgrade. We don't need it particularly right now, but you know, we might as well get it sooner rather than later. So yeah, there we go. How many people work here? 30 people, and we've still got 84 people idle. A house just burned down. Damn it! Over here. Okay, rebuild. We're going to get some homelessness complaints probably now. Not too many, because we just have so many people dying at any one moment that we're not actually at capacity. That's the point. I guess homelessness becomes less and less of a problem as the game progresses, because you're never quite at your home limit. Just because you have so many people that people die all the time. Yep. Enough people died that we are no longer short on people. Or short on homes, at least. That way around. Got a dragon attack due pretty soon, and shortly after that we'll be finishing for today. But there we go, that's our lovely decoration. Now we just need to, like, cordon this off, and actually do some proper construction in places. Just wondering if there's anything else we want to build. But I think we basically just want to take a road, run it down here. We can put some more fancy stuff in the gaps remaining if we want, but from here we can work on some blocks. Not much room left now, but that's fine. We have a whole other island that we can explore at some point. Yeah, we can put like a graveyard around here or something. Are we allowed to... Oh yeah, which one is it? This one. Yeah, we're allowed to build a cemetery underneath the aqueduct, so maybe we'll do that. Yeah, how's the water situation? We could build some wells around the place. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. The fountains we built mean that there is no danger of fire in this area. So that's something we can forget about. Oh, but here's the dragon. Oh, that's interesting. 3 small dragons. Does the game consider this better than 2 large ones and a small one? Because I don't. There we go. They've come in range of the big tower, so one of them's down before it even gets over land. Other one falls pretty soon after. One last one that's basically just skirting the kingdom. Here we go, now it's arriving. And it won't last long at all. Before plummeting down. Right in the middle of our library. Oh god, a dragon just crashed through the roof of our library, the one that has a dragon statue in front of it. Hope none of the books got damaged. They probably did. This happiness radius, happiness bonus increasing? Not apparently. Might be the special thing of the library that it just starts straight away with maximum. Another house burned down. It's fine though, we still hadn't really built up our population from last time. Oh, more fire. Come on, there's some giant fountains right here. Surely you're fine. What's the fire hazard like? Low. High over here. Wow, it really suddenly changes. Huh. Should build a well around here. Oh, we can't build one there. We're not allowed to. Oh, but there's a spot. Okay, build one there. That'll have to do. But that is basically it for today. I'm wondering if there's some more stuff to build around the back here. Like, there's some bits and bobs now that we could fill in with some other decorative pieces. But that's something to think about in future. I think for now, we've got a very nice area of the kingdom built here. It's gonna be very cool to look at for quite a while in the middle of all the industry and the blocks of homes and the various charcoal makers polluting the land. It'll be fine. Let's get that back open again. So, next episode, we'll probably start expanding our population again, building more houses, and that sort of thing. And very soon, we'll be out of space here, and we'll be moving over to this island. It's getting closer. We're getting there. One day, we will build an outpost there, and we'll find out what this witch does. And probably by the time we get to the witch, we won't need any of her services anymore. But that'll be fine. We'll have done it without the help of the witch. We'll have done it without magic. Just a little bit of extra difficulty. But there we go, look at our lovely kingdom. Isn't it beautiful? But with that I should say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.